Today we're taking a look at the Røde Wireless Go II, and I've had this microphone system for about 7 months, and here's what I think. What's up guys, and welcome to TopShelf Media. Like I mentioned, today we are discussing the Røde Wireless Go II. And I've had this for about 7 months. I picked it up back in July, so I've had a lot of time to mess with it, and I really am loving this microphone. But without any further ado, let's jump right in. In the box, you get everything you see here. 2 microphones, a receiver, a TRS cable, 3 USB Type-C cables, the wind muffs for the microphones, and what you don't see here is the carrying case because I lost it. So this is the case I have been using. Now I'm loving this low profile look you get on this camera with the receiver rather than having like a shotgun mic attached to the top of my camera or anything like that. The receiver allows you to switch up how you record the audio, whether it is in stereo or mono, or if you want to use one of the channels as a backup channel that records 20 dB less than the other channel. One thing I hope Røde changes in their next version of this microphone is a locking 3.5mm jack, because then I have that peace of mind that this is not going to come out while I'm using it. And before anyone asks, I'm using a cheap, I think $15 Insignia lav mic, and it works pretty well. My biggest gripe with it is that the cable is so long and I have so much stuff just to shove in my pocket. Other than that, the lav mic works pretty well. I am planning on getting one of the Røde lav mics. I haven't bitten the bullet and, paid the money for that. It's like $100. I think right now it might be closer to like 75 or something like that. But so I have a few things about this microphone system that are my favorite. I couldn't pick just one. And the first of which is probably the freedom to move around. And I love being able just to move around freely and not have to worry about cords attached to me or having to be so far away from a shotgun mic, to pick up good audio. I love being able to just move around, get good audio from wherever I'm at. And speaking of moving around, let's test the distance. Now, I have both microphones attached to me right now. One of them has the lav mic on it, doesn't have a wind muff. The other one's just attached to my jacket and it does have the wind muff. Now, I'm using the lav mic mainly. I just wanted to have a backup with a wind muff on it, just in case the audio sounds terrible coming from the lav, because it is a little windy out here. So let's go ahead and we're gonna start this test. I'll let you know on screen which microphone I'm using, but let's go ahead. I'm gonna start walking away from the camera, and as I walk away, the audio will start to drop eventually. Now, it depends on how far away I am and if I'm facing the camera or if my back is turned to the camera. So according to Røde, they have extended the range of the second generation from 230 feet to 656 feet. And that is provided that you have line of sight. So you do need to be able to see the receiver in order for the system to work. If something gets in your path, you do run that risk of dropping the audio. Now this leads me to my other favorite thing about this system, and that is that the transmitters or microphones have internal recording that records a loop. So you have 7 hours of uncompressed audio and 24 hours of compressed audio. So what this means is that if you get into a situation where your audio is dropping, then you have a backup and that take isn't completely ruined. Røde has the Røde Central app for Mac and Windows, as well as a mobile app. Now, as of right now, you cannot download those internal clips using the mobile app, but the Mac and Windows version make it really easy. So the first thing you're going to need to do is download the Røde Central app, and you can do that right from the Røde website. Once you have that done, plug in the microphone via the USB Type-C cable, and the Røde Central app will load up that mic. From there, you'll see the recordings that you have on the internal storage, and a really nice thing you can do now is batch export. It used to be that you had to export each clip individually, but now you can export them all at the same time and just sit back and wait. So I'm really liking how versatile this app is. I think they did a really good job with this Røde Central app. So if I click on the microphone here, I can not only see my recordings, my internal recordings, but if I click on one, I can scrub through it, see those drop points, and I can actually export segments rather than just the whole clip. But what I really love about it is that I can come in here and change the settings of the microphone. So I can come in here and set it so that it's always recording whenever I turn it on. I can set it up as a backup recording, so that way when the mic senses that it's no longer connected to the receiver, it'll start a recording for me. I can change the pad, I can change the LED brightness, I can change what the button does on the microphone as well. Right now I have it set to mute. You can also see your battery life as well as your record quality. And as you can see, I have 5+ hours of recording left on this internal microphone. The nice thing about this is when it reaches that 7-hour limit, because I'm using the broadcast quality, it's uncompressed, because when I reach that 7-hour limit, it'll actually start deleting the older stuff to fit in the newer stuff, which is really nice. Now I can also come in here and look at my receiver as well, and I can change all the settings for my receiver as well, anything from the gain mode to the gain to the record mode, my safety channel. I can see my battery life. I mean, I can do everything that I can do on the mic. I can do it in here as well, and I think it's laid out really nice and really easy to use. My third favorite thing about this microphone system is that you can plug it straight into your computer or smartphone using the USB Type-C ports. This gives you a wireless microphone that you can use on a computer or on your phone on the go. I picked up Rode's Type-C to Type-C cable and I plug it into my MacBook, and now I can record straight to Premiere for my voiceovers. I think it's easy to tell that I am loving this microphone system. Between the freedom to move, internal recordings, and the ability to use it as a USB mic, as well as the ability to record two separate mics on their own channels, makes this a really versatile microphone. Now this does come with a price tag. At the time of recording this video, you can pick this up on Amazon for $272.49. Alright guys, that's going to do it for me today. I'll have links down in the description for the Røde Wireless Go II, as well as any other product that I used today. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing and ringing that bell to get notified when I post new content. If you like this video and you want to see more videos from me, YouTube thinks you'll like that one right there, so go check that out. I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next video. Why do I always wait till it's cold outside to do these shoots? You know, I got this mic back in July. Why did I wait till February to do this?